Hello, Abbotswood. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to be doing our chair yoga class. Okay, when we're talking about chair yoga, yoga in general, we want this to be a very stress relieving exercise. We want this to be a meditative exercise. So we're going to focus on a couple things while we're doing our strengthening, our range of motion, and our stretching. So what we want to focus on is our deep breathing, number one. When we're doing our deep breathing, we're going to go in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to try to make our exhale twice as long as our inhale. So let's just focus on that for a couple seconds. In through the nose, out through the mouth. When you're breathing out, act like you're blowing out candles on a cake. In and out. One more time, in and out. Good. We're going to focus on that deep breathing throughout the exercise routine. We want to also think about clearing our head of any thoughts, okay? So just focusing on the movements, just focusing on the breathing. Again, that incorporates the stress relieving aspect of yoga. And also kind of the meditative component of yoga. So first we're just going to go arms down by the sides. I'd like everybody to scoot out to the middle of your chairs, chest up nice and tall, sitting up straight, engaging our core, okay? And just focus on that nice deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now we're going to add an arm movement. So as we breathe in, we're going to lift the arms up overhead, reach up towards the ceiling as high as you can, palms together, breathe out, hands come down. Breathe in, breathe out, down to the sides, good. Breathe in, really reach, 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 palms together, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Let's do one more time. Breathe in, really reach. Palms together, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Keeping the arms down by the sides. We're going to start up at the neck. I just want you to tip your ear down to your shoulder like you're trying to get your ear on your shoulder. You'll feel that stretch on the opposite side. Focus on your breathing. Every time you breathe out, try to sink a little further into that stretch. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, slowly come back up to neutral. Good, we're going to tip the other way. Make sure the shoulders stay down and relaxed. Again, focus on that breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Every time you breathe out, try to sink a little further into the stretch. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, slowly come back up to neutral. Okay, we're going to cross the arms over the chest. As I breathe in, I'm going to let my head and elbows roll back towards the back wall. And breathe out, bring those elbows back down. Keep the core engaged for this one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. next one, we're going to go back and we're going to hold it up there for a couple breaths. So breathe in, breathe out, hold it back. Keep that core engaged. Breath in and out. Slowly come back to neutral. Good. Relax those arms. Deep breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Next, we are going to rotate the entire spine. If you have armrests on your chair, go ahead and grab the armrest. If you do not, just rotate as far as you can. We're going to pull through that armrest, twisting through the spine, turning your head over your shoulder as far as you can so you're looking back behind you. You feel that stretch all the way from the base of the skull down to the low back. Focus on that breathing. Every time you breathe out, try to sink a little further into the stretch. Breath in, breathe out, slowly come back to neutral. Deep breath here. And then we're going to go back the other direction. Grab it onto that armrest if you have it. If not, just twist as far as you can. Turn the head, look over the shoulder like you're looking at the wall behind you. And focus on that breathing. Every time you breathe out, try to relax those muscles a little more and sink further into that stretch. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, slowly come back to neutral. Good, just another deep breath here. Next, we're going to stretch out that entire spine. We're going to focus on lifting the chest up towards the ceiling. So I'm breathing in, the chest comes up, I'm arching my back as far as I can. Breathing out, rolling down, trying to get my chin down to my chest. Good. Breathe in, arch up, 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 up. Good, and breathe out. And roll, chin down to the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Really lift that chest. Excellent. And breathe out. Let it roll. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's just come back to neutral. Perfect. Take a deep breath here. Next, we're going to slide all the way out to the edge of our chairs, okay? We're going to try to open up our legs as far as we feel comfortable. We're going to straighten out one leg, okay? Again, right on the edge of the chair, legs open as far as we can. Straighten out one leg, keep one leg bent. This next series is going to focus on a lot of arm movements and shoulder movements. So if you're having any shoulder issues, you can just leave that arm down and just do what you can, okay? I'm going to start arms down by the sides. I want you to engage the core and lean forward slightly, okay? You're going to breathe in, hands come up, palms facing each other, okay? Trying to get those hands back towards the back wall as far as you can. And just focus on the breathing. We'll do a few deep breaths here and then move on to the next pose. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, arms come down to 90 degrees. Turn your hands over so the palms are facing the ground. Try to drive the hands back towards the back wall, opening up the chest as much as you can. And then I'd like you to turn your head towards your bent knee and focus your eyes directly down your fingertips. And then focus on that breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. The back arm comes down to rest on the leg. The front arm comes up overhead. I'm turning my hand over so I'm looking at my palm, trying to reach my hand back over my head as far as I can, keeping my eyes focused on my fingertips. Excellent. And a few deep breaths here. Breath in, breathe out, and slowly bring that arm back down to your side. Excellent work. Deep breath here. And we're going to switch leg positions, okay? So bend that straight leg, straighten that bent leg, okay? Still right on the edge of my chair, still trying to keep those legs open as far as I can. Core is engaged, I'm leaning forward slightly, arms down by the sides, breathe in, palms facing each other, up overhead. Good, and focus on that breathing. A few deep breaths here. Breath in, breathe out, arms are going to come down to 90 degrees. I'm turning my hands over so the palms are facing the ground. I'm turning my head towards my bent knee and focusing my eyes directly down my fingertips. Try to drive those hands back towards the back wall to open up the chest, and then focus on that breathing. a deep breath in. Breathe out. The back arm is going to drop down to the leg. The front arm is going to come up overhead. I'm going to turn my hand over so I'm looking at my palm. Trying to reach my hand back over my head as far as I can. Keeping my eyes focused on my fingertips. Continue to focus on that breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Slowly let that arm come back down to the side. Excellent work. Bring the leg back in. We're going to stay right on the edge of our chair. We're going to straighten out both legs. Try to get the knees as straight as you can, heels on the ground. Arms down by the side, chest up, engage the core. Let's just take a deep breath here. Now we're going to breathe in, arms come up overhead. Breathe out, I'm diving down towards my toes as far as I can, letting the back really roll out. We're going to stay down here for a couple of breaths. Remember, every time you breathe out, try to sink a little further into that stretch. You should feel it down the back of the legs and the hamstrings. Breathe out and relax and sink into that stretch. Great job. Now I want you to pull your toes up towards your nose. That drives the stretch down into the calf, so now I feel it all the way down the back of the legs. Continue to focus on that deep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Every time you breathe out, relax a little bit more and sink into that stretch. That looks great. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, all the way up to straight. Good, deep breath here. Bring those legs back in, feet flat on the floor. Let's move back just to the middle of our chair. Arms down by the side. Let's breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands down onto your thighs. Excellent work. Right now, what I'd like you guys to do is go ahead and close your eyes. Try to clear your head of any thoughts you have running through there. Focus on your breathing. Just think about that air going in and out of the lungs, those lungs expanding inside of your chest. So close those eyes and let's just breathe in and out a few times on your own. Excellent work, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you guys are having any problems setting up your room so that you can do these exercises or finding the right chair, please just let me know. You can give me a call directly. The number is 919-848-2233, or just let the front desk know and they can get in contact with me and we can kind of work through those problems. Again, thank you for joining me today. I will see you very soon.